Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Jack's Jungle with Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace with Unflinching and Conditioning. We took the Unflinching to act as a form of tenacity. That way we don't necessarily have to build Merc Treads. It gives us a little bit more flexibility, and Conditioning will help us out a lot with our tankiness. Then we also took Attack Speed, 80, and Armor. Plan on building a Sunfire Aegis this game. Super strong on Jax. It has a bunch of on-hit damage. Gives him a bunch of tankiness. The on hit works really well since Jax has attack speed passive, and we also have lethal tempo. After Sunfire Aegis, I plan on stacking as much ability haste as possible, so I'm thinking things like Frozen Heart would make a whole lot of sense, and then we could still even pick up a Black Cleaver for the 30 ability haste that gives. That way we can perma spam our E and be giga tanky. Level 1 you want to start E. Level 2 you should get W, then Q. You can really max any of Jax's abilities first. Usually it's more common to see the W max in the jungle first, or E max, and then usually a Q max last. Against their team, I think I'm gonna E max first. They have a lot of auto attack based champions. We're gonna want to try to pull our passive. If they would make Jax passive last longer against jungle monsters, it would make him a much more consistent jungler. The biggest thing holding back Jax right now is his weakness, basically clearing Raptors and Krugs quickly in his first 2 or 3 clears. Once you have a Tiamat or a Bombies, or better yet, Sunfire Aegis or Chemtank, then sure, your clears are fast, but he kind of suffers from the same thing Warwick does in that sense, where you don't really touch your Raptors in your first clear, generally. Gonna go ahead and get a point in our Q now. Look for red buff into gank. Evelyn should not be able to solo us. We could even look to go fight Evelyn in her jungle. She's the type of jungler who's gonna do a full clear. We could definitely take advantage of. Full clear junglers, the fastest ones finished around 315. She's gonna start with her bot lane for best leash possible. So what'll happen here is we'll probably see her on her Gromp, most likely. 315 would be pretty fast for an Evelyn this day and age. More common around 320 is what you're gonna see most of the time. She's not even on her blue yet. Auto attack W reset, got our Eon. That's the stun, and she's a goner. Big downside about Evelyn, her ability to solo fight people is trash. She's one of the worst junglers in the game in terms of fighting the enemy jungler. Keep that in mind if you decide you want to main her. We also had very good timing. We couldn't have gotten there at much of a better time. Looks like she's probably going for bot scuttle. That's fine by me. I'll go for double scuttle. I don't need to stay for her Gromp. Blanc's building a lot of pressure there. Finish off the Kiana. She apparently didn't have flash. She doesn't need me to help her. She's already crashed her wave. Might find the E. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna ghost for this. I don't think the enemy bot lane's here. I think they reset. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they reset. Down she goes. I was paying attention to when my bot lane reset, and since the enemies weren't there, I figured they were like somewhere around there. I figured we had a decent amount of space to chase her down. And plus their melee, I can block most of their damage with my E if I need to. First item rush is gonna be the Balmy Cinder here. Very juicy item, gives you lots of damage, good AoE clears, and a lot of health, which is super useful for early game fights to the death. We could definitely go bot here. They've lost a lot of HP. Don't see Teemo support that often. I think it can definitely work. It's just so risky because his HP is very low. They're getting so much of their health back. This fight could go very, very wrong. The correct play here would be to reset. I can sneak around this if I hug the wall tight. We need to use our E once they start hitting us. If we use it before, then we'll die. Wow. That Yasuo was doing some damage. Auto attack W reset. Nice. 𝐒𝐿𝐿 out of mana. He most likely doesn't have flash since they've been killing my laners. I'll let Samira have the kill. I'm already pretty big. I would like her to be able to start doing some stuff. I need to reset. She said tie for the kill. Might as well give it to her because I'm more than fed enough to solo the enemy jungler, so she might as well get some gold to help her out because I already have enough power to do the things I need to do. If I keep taking all the gold at this point, it would just be overkill. We really wouldn't be getting any more value with it. I was thinking about actually buying Merc Treads there. We could solo Evelynn harder, plus the 𝐒𝐿𝐿 stun, Qiyana double stun, Quinn blind. Quinn also has a slow nuke kit, so Merc Treads I think would be okay. Plated would also be good because they're triple AD. Taric and Evelynn are gonna be doing mostly AP damage, magic damage. Auto attack W reset. Your Q is also good auto attack resetter. In ganks, you hold on to your Q until like you need to use it. So if you can't hit them anymore, then you use Q. You don't generally just lead with it if you're already behind them. Yasuo's passive kicked in. That's so slimy that Yasuo gets to live there. Teemo ignited him when he's at like 0 health, but Yasuo passive's not very balanced. We got our R pre 7:30. That's very early for Jax because we've gotten so many kills so far. Thinking about just stacking up passive, running in a dragon here. Little nervous since the enemy bot lane's so big. It may be safer just to play into Evelynn's blue buff for the second time, like we did last time. If we invade that, we can build an even bigger lead, put her farther behind rather than playing near our bot lane against the fed Yasuo. Oh, that's not good. She's still full HP too. I'm missing out on a lot of minions right now. This is really bad. Eve's not 6 yet. I didn't see if she had her red buff. Trying to dump this wave. Looking to invade Eve's blue here. If possible, I guess I'll just go run straight to it, get there before she does. I don't know if I have time to actually do my red buff. This game's definitely carryable even on tank Jax. We just gotta stay focused. Keep our eye on the prize. We'll hug the wall here. Eve will walk into us most likely. She's not bot side. Really makes me think she should be over here. I'm gonna hold on to my stun just in case she shows up. We're gonna definitely want that to secure the kill. We have our passive fully stacked, crap load, 50% extra attack speed, pretty big. LeBlanc just died again, like immediately upon getting back to lane. It's kind of nuts. I only smited early because we had 2 smite charges. I want to get it going on cooldown. Evelynn steps up to smite. We should build a killer regardless. I don't know. I don't get how the LeBlanc's dying that fast. She's not even getting ganked. Eve burns R. This is warded. Yeah, this is a weird fight. At least we got the Eve flash. I can't see diddly squat. She might actually kill me. Yeah, I'm dead. That's really unfortunate. Quinn played that decently well. Kited me out really hard. I greedied and overchased. There's no other way to put it. After I got the E flash, I burned my ghost. Should have just pulled off. Quinn can kite you out really hard on Jax, especially in your earlier levels when your abilities are on a very long cooldown. LeBlanc dies again. Samir, Teemo come in. They use some sums. They're not able to get the kill. What a game. On the bright side, they don't have anyone to match me in a split push, so we'll have a few different options as this game goes on. Go for Herald. Can't really go for Dragon when their bot lane's as big as they are. Yasuo full item. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 has plated. Now you can see the Flame Touch. Flame Touch on the Sunfire works against epic monsters and champions. Absolute heaps of extra damage. If I had Flame Touch, I probably would have killed Evelynn and Quinn earlier. That's awkward. She pulls back. Eve's playing near Dragon. Wait, is she actually doing that with the... I don't think she saw the controller because it was behind the wall. We'll go ahead and start maxing our W. Teemo's not going to set up any mushrooms or anything. Wait, this is actually warded? She applied her charm slightly too soon. Happens. Hey, Teemo didn't lay down a single mushroom there. It says he has his R. That's very tempting to go in on. Got off some CC. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. These guys are just so much bigger than we are collectively. There we go. That's a mushroom. Very difficult to engage on top of a Taric when he's waiting for you. Thank you for that. Oh, Taric's in trouble. He's got to run the other way. Got off the stun. Yeah, they're both gonna die. They giga greeted. They weren't keeping track of how many minions they had, obviously. Teemo baited them out. Eve's really taking my blue buff right now. I'm gonna pop my R early. I know she doesn't have flash. She may have R though. Get my stun off, and now we beat her down with our Sunfire Aegis. If you're wondering why I'm so big, it's just how it is. It's also because of I'm playing technically on April Fools right now, on April 1st. So it's like League is doing a silly thing where if you're a big boy like me, it turns you into a big boy. So I don't know if this actually affects my hitbox or if this is just visual for myself or what. It's kind of weird though. This is already done 620 damage. We barely even used it. And that's just the Flame Touch. That's not even the Immolate itself. Damage out the champions. Okay, I guess it's both. It doesn't differentiate. It would be nice if it did. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to hold on to my E. I think Evelynn's here and I'm about to die. Never mind, she was bought. I am about to die though. Yeah, Quinn's being a little rat. She got hit by the wolves, I think, and that slowed her down. The wolf's still hitting her. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm just dead. Well played by their whole team there. That was a nice pinch on their part. I walked over a ward at some point, and I think 24. Okay, I do get the Lay Herald if I spam it right when I spawn in. Frozen Heart's tempting here. We might just go Black Cleaver into Frozen. I think that's the move because Frozen gives less ability haste. We'll do that. And we gotta spam this. Alright, cool. We still get to use Herald. Enemies are getting crazy with a dive. They run out of Taric R. Yasuo's gonna die for it. That was greedy of them. We should be able to get at least one turret. Oh wait, our Herald went bot side. I didn't see that coming. I don't know why Kiana's over here. It's kind of weird. Evelyn's not that fed. Yeah, Samir got the kill. That's good. Don't know what's warded and what's not. After they 4-man pinched me, it's making me a little nervous. These guys seem to like to rotate. Red buff's down. He also has 1 full item. I'm 2. I'm pretty big. Auto attack W reset. Got our E on here. And my R. Oh, wow. Timo got the kill. That's awesome. 1 second, guys. I'm getting some allergies here. Oh, Quinn. That's so annoying. I hate that Quinn mechanic. She knocks you back like that. So annoying playing a melee champ when she does that. I want to start Dragon. I think I can since my Herald's bot side. I don't think they'll be able to mess with me. I'll save my E for the Evelyn E or for once Quinn gets on me with autos. Nice. Can definitely kill Eve here. She's gonna go for her Krugs next. I'll kill her on Krugs. She's taking her sweet time farming. Sweet, sweet time. She was most likely on Krugs, or she might go for the next wave. It's unlikely. Alright, cool. Got the Krugs from her at least. Got a little bit of damage on her. She can likely heal off most of it, though. Sea mushrooms are funny how I can just jump to them. Yasuo Tarek shoving up mid. They're being greedy again. They'll probably die for it if LeBlanc's willing to hit them. I'm gonna hold on to my E just in case. This fight could get out of hand very quickly. Just like so. Got the stun. Yasuo couldn't R off that. Got him. Tore him up with our Sunfire Aegis. Freaking hilarious, dude. Kiana took a bunch of damage from turrets. I think I know what it is. I think if you have a shutdown, it makes you big. That's so goofy. Yeah, suck it, Quinn. She burned her flash there too. She didn't get the kill. Quinn falls off pretty hard against champs like Jax. Heck, even Phase Rush Jace can give her some issues. Teemo Mushroom saved my bacon. That's a very odd synergy between Jax and Teemo, being able to jump to those. Gives you more options. Can almost afford the Frozen Heart. Just need like 1 more camp. Gonna keep a close eye on that mid lane, make sure they don't rotate into me. I think Kiana is rotating right now, so I gotta leave. She's about to run into me. Just need a little bit more gold. Need 100. $83. Then we'll be really, really strong. Yasuo, Kiana, Quinn, they'll all be doing less damage because of the Frozen Hearts. Reduced attack speed it puts on the enemies within the radius around you. Be extremely helpful against their comp. She lands the chain. She doesn't stay in range though. That's very unfortunate. Samira a little out of position. They're gonna have to commit very hard to that though. They'll lose a lot of HP. Wow, it landed it. Landed both Qs. He didn't get it. We're gonna get Kiana Ard here. Nice. I'll attack W reset. Down they go. I think they're just out team comp. When you look at it, they don't have tools to deal with Jax. They needed a mage like Syndra or Malzahar, Annie, some kind of big AoE stun mage. All they have is an Evelynn, and I can block off a huge source of her damage being her E. Her tiny little dash she has does a huge chunk of your maximum HP. I can block that. I can block most of the Yasuo and Taric damage, most of the Quinn damage. They really don't have anything to hit us with. Very unfortunate for them. Dragon coming up in 40. I'll grab Scuttle real quick. I can take the portal back and get here very quickly. I would like to grab Frozen Heart and a big chunk of HP for the next fight. We're at a whopping 50 ability haste right now. Now we're at even more. Yeah, maybe just grab a Titanic now for some on-hit damage. Tough call. LeBlanc's out of position. I think she gets... Ooh. Yeah, she gets away there, I think. Wow, she actually didn't get away. That's surprising. Alright, I'm out of there. We'll drop the stun, Q out. They burned so much there. That was not a good interaction for them. Eve ran. That's fine. They lost that fight 4 versus 3 there. Or was that 4 versus... Yeah, it's 4 versus 3 because LeBlanc's dead and Jace is top. It's actually pretty funny. 2,100 from Sunfire. Very decent. Looking at other people's mythics. Hers has only done 84. Evelyn's has only done 1,000. So ours has done double the damage Evelyn's has done. And ours is a tank mythic. It's awesome. Synergizes so well on Jax. Samira's has only blocked 538 damage. Teemos has done only around 1,000. Jace's collectively has done around 1,000 value. So ours by far has done way more. I'm very happy with. That's what I expect out of this build on Jax. She thinks she's so clever. She's about to get it, boy. We're way too tanky, and we have very short cooldowns now. Our E is less than a 5-second cooldown. I'll attack W reset. I'm going to stun her before she gets away. I wasn't going to sit there and hold it. Yeah, you just can't get away. Teemo's pretty freaking fast here. Nice. I think we could actually take Baron. Baron's very doable. I can perma block its auto attacks. I'm not going to do it without Teemo because I'm going to be doing half damage to it. Whoever's taking Baron does half as much damage as they normally would be doing. Applies to the main person it's attacking. Yasuo is bot. 2 of them are dead. So that means we're only fighting 2 people here. Down she goes. She procced her charm early. And we got a whole lot out of her. We need to get into the jungle, get some mana back. Quinn can re-engage with high speed. I'll run straight to my blue buff. I don't want Yasuo getting it. He doesn't have that many items either. He's only 2 full. I am 3 full item, and one of them is Frozen Heart, which gives insane value versus him. Wow. Woo, that's the mirror damage. Okay, I'm glad LeBlanc didn't try to take it. I actually kind of need blue buff. Not only am I way more fed than her, so I'll get more value out of it. I'm running out of mana because I'm able to stay alive and infinitely spam my abilities. But Titanic here is an awesome option. Looking at some of the more standard Jax items, none of them really give ability haste other than Death's Dance, so we might just grab Death's Dance after our Titanic. Death's Dance is decent right now. Could even go for Warmogs. The enemies are finding some picks. That's a bit surprising. It's not easy to push across the map and get those type of kills when there's a Teemo, because his mushroom's getting in the way. They're slowly pushing up mid while Jace is split pushing. I don't really have anything to do. All my camps are down, so we'll just hang around. That's funny. They really went deep on that. I just pinged it so Samira would have a general idea of what my plan was. Oh no, Samira. Oh, okay. Samira balanced. Balanced, I'd say. Whoa! it looked like Samira had just Giga inted. We landed our stun at a decent time where she came out and started to wipe them up. Started wiping them up real good. That's 180 carry you should consider banning. I think Ziri and Samira are low-key permabans. They both kind of ruined the game. Not a whole lot of counterplay against either one of them. And this is because it's April 1st. Pretty dank. Regardless though, I hope you guys enjoyed this tank Jax jungle carry guide. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐿. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's take a look at the graphs. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had nearly the second most in the game, nearly the most. For damage taken, we were definitely up there at 24k. For self-mitigated damage, we self-mitigated the most. Decent. And this is the value we got out of our runes. I really like playing Jax this way. It makes him a lot more stable and consistent instead of just going in and dying instantly. This allows you to team fight, and you still have the split push option against most champions. The only thing you're going to lose against in a split push is Nasus, and even then, it can go decently even.